I am currently in the process of going through my comic book collection, which also includes these boxes right here. For the past few years, these have unfortunately been in storage, and I haven't been able to go through them in a long time. It is a whole variety of different things. As you can see, I have my a lot of my Army of Darkness stuff. I'm actually looking at this from the back because of how I have it labeled, but I would buy both covers for this comic series. My boys, Conan, The End League, Evil Dead, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, Futurama. Here's a view of the box from the front. As you can see, I would, back when I was working at the comic book shop that I worked at, I would keep a pretty good organization of the books that I collected. I actually am going through these in a certain order. As you can see, this one does have a number on it too. They have numbers on them. The numbers are specific. Oh, look at that. Look, there's the 3. Because I did keep them in a certain order. And so the box that I went through in the beginning was box number 9. I'm going backwards in order, so that means we're going to go through 8. And here we got box number 8, which looks like all DC, starting with Justice Society of America, Metal Man, Nightwing, just whatever was coming out at the time and I was collecting. Of course, I got Raven. I was into and Robin. I was into Teen Titans back when that was a show. Shazam! Simon Dark, Suicide Squad, Supergirl, Action Comics, of course. I always liked Supergirl better than Superman, but that was just me. The Annuals. Also, Superman Confidential, Superman and Supergirl, Tales of the Unexpected, The Spectre. The Spectre was always one of my favorite characters. I had to get his stuff. Oh, Tangent. Those are the Tangent Earth stories. Those are good. When Harvey Dent is Superman. Good stuff. Good stuff. Uncle Sam. And then these were cool. These were set up like newspapers. And yeah, it was weird how these came out. Maybe I'll do a video about them, opening those up, going through those one by one, because I have a bunch of those. Wonder Girl, not Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl. I'm pretty sure I do have Wonder Woman comics. Oh, Analog and D-Pad. I think this is it's signed. Look at that. I remember getting this. That was separate from Harrison's. I think that was... Oh, maybe? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And I know it seems kind of backwards and convoluted. Because, you go box 4, 1, and 6, which honestly one I did go through last night a little bit. But I'm going to go in the order. I'm going to go for 7 next. So I'm going to have to move a couple things around to get to it. And I don't know if you've ever lifted a long box that's full of comic books, but they're not exactly light. So here we are. Got box 7. More DC. Starting with Detective. Batman. Obvious. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Back that up. Batman and Spawn. That is a great comic. I think I have the Image version. I'd have to look because the Spawn Batman, they did 2 at the same time. They did the DC one which is Batman Spawn, and then they did the Spawn Batman. And it is really good. So I'm going to have to look for that. Oh boy. Boosted Gold. Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold. Captain Carrot. Oh yeah. Rob from Comics Explained would be happy to see that. He's a huge Captain Carrot fan. Catwoman. Creeper. Death of the New Gods. Gotham Underground. Green Arrow, Black Canary. That was a cover there. The guy that does this artwork for this cover, I think that's actually him right there, Cliff Chang, maybe? I'd have to, I'm behind on my names and stuff like that, but I remember liking his artwork and buying a lot of comics if he drew it. Because he just has a way with those colors. I became a huge Green Lantern fan when I worked at Harrison's. I ended up buying a lot of their stuff. Excellent stories. I like the like Helmet of Fate, Green Lantern. I like the more mindfuck or off Earth storylines better than I like the terrestrial storylines, which you would never tell considering how much of the terrestrial stuff I actually do own. And as you can see, the Justice League going to JSA, which led into Box 8, which makes sense. You can see how the order somehow plays out right now. In Box 6, we might see the beginning of that section. Let's find out. Box 6. Let's see what's in here. Okay, look, we got some sections now. So, yeah, what we were just looking at, I labeled as just general DC. And then you got the new Krypton storyline, Batman R.I.P., Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul, Brightest Day, Blackest Night, Sinestro Corps, Amazon's Attack, which the label has definitely seen better days, and Trinity. The Trinity label will most likely be in Box 5. Sorry for the poor camera angles. I'm still a first-time cameraman, so forgive me. I don't know why I wouldn't have given 52 Aftermath. Maybe because it was so short. Seems weird that... I know 52 has its own section in here. The original 52. I stopped collecting comic books by the time they realized that 52 was a moneymaker and wanted to do it again. Oh, Batman Cacophony. Oh, yeah, that's why it stood out. It's a Kevin Smith story. Hell yeah. Batman Confidential, that was a good storyline. I remember liking that. Batman Confidential. I was loyal. Once I started collecting something, I was like, you know what, I may as well stick with it. Batman Death Mask. What kind of a run is this? 4 of 4? I get the whole thing, I guarantee you I have the whole thing. That's just what I did. I have my OCD and I had to fulfill it. So, as usual, going with the number scheme, I'm going to have to go move 1 to get to 5. And just to be forewarned, 2 is in rough shape. There's going to have to be some repair work done to that. That's going to have to be its own thing. I think I can manage it, though. So just for the record, I don't remember why I wrote do not sell on that. So when I got these out of storage, that was already there. And look, there's some bagged stuff. Oh, and helping me go through this box is Evan. Hi, Evan. He was curious about what I'm doing, so I want to show him. But look it, buddy. These are comic books. I used to work for a shop, and I collected these. And that's what's in all these boxes. This was a huge storyline. I bought the entire 52 series in one go in a 52 issue box set. World War III. Why does it go right from that stuff into Marvel? That does not compute. Stephen King's The Stand, New Mutants. I bought the first. What? Oh, snap. Okay. I'm taking these price tags off, but just for right now, I'll show you guys what I paid for them. Holy crap. This is not a $12 comic anymore. Take it in. Domino, she was awesome in the movie. Ooh. I have no idea why it goes straight from World War III in the DC for like only a handful of issues. Straight for one issue. There's one issue. I'm gonna 2, 3, 4. There's 4 issues and then it goes straight into Marvel. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Like, this is my first time going through these boxes with you. Since they've been in storage. So it's as surprising to me as it is to you. That, well, it's probably not surprising to you because almost no one watching this is going to understand the kind of system that I have. Possibly. I'm rambling. BRB.